begins festivities as we get ready to go. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. Earlier this season, it was Chicago coming away with the loss in this matchup against the Orlando Magic. That loss pulls them even in this season series at 1-1. This game will be hard fought on both sides, no doubt.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Orlando, Payton at the 1 with Oladipo by his side at the 2. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Gordon. And it's Hubbard in at the 4 spot. 6 to shoot. Butler passes to Mr. Moves. And the shot falls short this time. And it's the Magic's ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And Chicago has possession. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Mr. Moves. Hands the 12-footer.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now the pass to Hubbard. Up top, Oladipo. Defended by Butler. And finished off by Oladipo.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
The Bulls have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Mr. Moves passes to Noah to the right side. Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Gordon. Here's Mr. Moves. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. 5th on the list, the Magic.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Butler. Payton outside. Back to Oladipo. Payton outside. Right side, Gordon. Right side, Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Orlando shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 2 shots. He's off on the second. Now Noah, averaging 8 points a game. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Payton. Good. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Passes to Hubbard. And there's the feed to Payton. Takes it from 10. Shot's good. Payton's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 6. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That's 4 of 5 to start this game, guys. He's rolling.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And now look at Victor Oladipo here. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. He's averaging 23 points per game and 6 assists. Well, when everything comes together for him, this is what he's capable of. Unfortunately, it doesn't come together as often as we'd like.
Yeah, but when it does, it's really something to see, Steve. He's playing like one of the best players in the league at the moment.
Here's Mr. Moves on the money from 12 feet away. Mr. Moves got 10 points in the game.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
To the inside, here's Morgan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Gordon against Gibson. Here's Mr. Moves. Buries it from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Inside. Here's Crabbe. Shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here.
Now a look at Rudy Gay, some of the numbers on him. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. 6th in three-point field goal percentage and 11th in field goal.
Going with the new group. The Magic making a switch here. The Magic trail by 5. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Gordon. Also Rudy Gay out there. And it's Morgan in at the point. He dishes it to Oladipo. They set the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Celtics put on a show. He ended with 41 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. He carried his team the whole game and was responsible for most of the offense in that contest, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Took him no time at all on that one. Mr. Moves got 17 now.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it. I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
He was all alone on that one. Mr. Moves got 20.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Oladipo with the ball. He's coming off a 19-point game against New York. He feeds it to Gay. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 12.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Gasol. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Gordon. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Outside Gordon. The dish to Gay. Shot clock at 6. Gay is doubled. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Gordon missing.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Goodson. He's covered by Gay. Good.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Payton kicks to Gay. Shoots from the elbow, and he nails the jumper. Gay's got 14 points.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had A lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Payton on the double team. Kicks to Gasol. Here's Noah. Gasol trying to free himself up. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, it's obvious. The difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane. You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
And so here's Orlando. It's a 10-point game. Payton outside. At the top of the key, Gay. Gordon with a screen on Noah. Gay against Gasol. Kicks it out to Gordon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Mr. Moves. Off target with his three. Payton with the ball. Gay drives in. This is to Oladipo. And stolen by Butler. Got it up. No good on that last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 10. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.